We've all experienced the wild ride that is teenage life, maybe as a parent of a teen, as a friend of the youth, or perhaps you are an adolescent yourself. Exciting romance, pimples, and rebellious behavior may all seem familiar in association to a teenager. So, what exactly is adolescence? Well, adolescence is a developmental stage of growth spanning from puberty up until adulthood, that is, beginning from the ages 10 to 11 for girls and 11 to 12 for boys. Where the age of onset of adolescence in previous decades was later than now, puberty today occurs earlier due to nutritional and environmental factors, such as obesity and increased father absence. The end of adolescence is typically marked by independence, completion of education, marriage, or parenthood. During adolescence, physical changes such as growth in pubic and underarm hair, changes in height and voice, as well as the onset of facial hair and menstruation occur due to an increase in the hormones testosterone in males and estrogen in females. When we look at 12 or 13-year-olds in our daily life, physical changes become obvious indicators of adolescence. We may even understand increased peer relations and reduced familial interactions as part of natural adolescent behavior. However, the cognitive changes occurring during adolescence are often not understood. Consider reckless driving, smoking, or drinking. What may seem as typical illogical teenage behavior actually has a cognitive explanation behind it. Why do teens act this way knowing the consequences are more harmful than helpful? Well, studies show that the reason for this is the cognitive changes that occur in the teen. While the dopamine pathways in the brain responsible for sensation seeking and reward motivation develop earlier in adolescence, the cognitive control centers in the prefrontal cortex responsible for self-regulation develop later. As a result, resisting risky activities like reckless driving becomes harder, as the area responsible to regulate our behavior has not yet developed to match the dopaminergic system of the brain. And so, it is safe to say that adolescence comprises of more than just some extra height and romantic relationships. Rather, it is the pivotal transition between childhood and adulthood.